everyone, Joey here. I'm back with the sixth video. I'll be doing my apartment home tour again. So without further ado, let's get started and enjoy. Hello everyone, welcome to this week's home tour. It's another beautiful day here at our house. First of all, we have our bed here, very beautiful, very spacious. Just want to show you up here. We have our books there and the stuffed animals, very cute. And let's go over here. As you can see, a couple things changed. There's more books on his side of the bed, and then we have our little music station with the LP player. And here's our babies, our stuffed animal babies that's arranged beautifully. I love that. I think that I don't need that many stuffed animals for like a while, but I think that's like a perfect spot to put them. And now that we're here already, let's go into the quote-unquote office area. So this is our office area. Look how beautiful those buildings are in the back. Wow. We do the work here. I'm getting ready to go now as well. And I also want to show you over here. So this blanket was on top of the couch, but I don't know. I think it's a little bit too heavy for me. So, you know, sometimes not all your purchases are great, but because I didn't buy that, that's my partner who bought that. We're gonna think about whether or not we want to keep it, but I still need to talk to him about that because although I like this fuzzy blanket, I think it's a little bit too heavy. So if you're working from the desk, this is the view you're gonna get. And let's go over here into our couch. So this is also my pride and joy. I already mentioned to my subscribers that I love this couch because I got it for such a good deal. But as you can see, I didn't really notice before. It's finally sinking here. I think it's because my partner sits there a lot. Both of us sit there, but you know, he's definitely a much bigger person than me. So I think that like this couch is not holding up the weight, but yeah, it is what it is. And we have a foldable table. I just want to point out something random today, like this one, this wood. I can use it to like prop up my camera and watch something on the phone while like doing stuff on the table. So I thought that's kind of cool. And of course, here's my her shrine, as I call it. It's my vanity area. I really like it. You can see there's a lot of trinkets and things like that in here. And this is really messy in here, but here's like my makeup and everything else. So on and so forth, and that's that. And let's go into the kitchen before we do the bathroom tour. This is our kitchen right here. Ta-da! Nothing much. Let me just show you the cabinets because I started organizing it more as I showed you guys before. So over here, the top area still needs organizing, but this is the biggest difference. I put dishes that are completely dry in here so that they're like away, tucked away. These dishes are still drying because I did make some food this morning. And of course, over here, we put like the extra stuff. Like here's like his hydration packets and things like that. And here's, you know, some ham, and then there's rice packets and things like that. We might invest in a rice cooker, we'll see. Of course, the kitchen is pretty clean. So again, another disclaimer, it's not always this clean. The kitchen has been cleaned for the home tour. So I just want to remind people, nobody's perfect, but it is a little bit cleaner now, especially the stovetop. You can see could use still more scrubbing, but it's good enough for now, at least for the home tour. And another beautiful, amazing news, look at my plant. My plant baby is doing so well. I thought, you know, I lost my plant baby, but not. I think it just needed some more water, and soon I'm gonna have to upgrade the soil and things like that. I do have extra soil, speaking of which. It's tucked away in here. There's that soil. And then we have like a couple of stuff that we don't need right away. Of course, there's trash bag, glass cleanser, and then I think that's like for surfaces cleansing and things like that. Cleaning supplies. And of course, there's like extra utensils. We order delivery food a lot. I'm trying to cook more. We discussed doing like a meal prep once a week together and things like that. So we'll see, but there's that for now because we do order a lot of food. And of course, there's like, you know, medicines, vitamins, and things like that we don't need right away. And of course, there's some cleaning supplies. I also want to point out, I have been making a good use out of these like one-time use towels, I think, that my mom has given me. I have used it a lot to clean the places. And this is kind of random. This is a better kitchen cushion, so I was so excited. We had this like gray fuzzy kitchen mat, and I think like fuzzy ones are not good for kitchen because then food debris and things like that get on there. But this one, you can just like wipe them off. Very easy to clean, and I think that's perfect for that spot. And let's go into the main area over here real quick before we do the closet tour. So this is where we keep our recyclables, paper, canned glass, plastic. So this bag, it's for that exact purpose. It's easy to clean. Definitely the trash has been taken out yesterday, so that's nice and clean. We only have like a little bit of shoes out these days because we want to tuck in every other extra shoes in here. Just want to show you there's more my shoes. So this side on the right side is mostly my shoes, and on the left side some space for his shoes. And let's also show you the cabinet before we go into the bathroom. This cabinet is looking good. I also want to show you we have this hook hanger now. You can like rotate these. So this is a lot easier way to store the bag. Before, my partner, he put all the bags onto the neck of a regular hanger. So when he wants a bag, he would have to like take it all out and pick one. But this way we can just pick whichever one we want straight from one of those circular knots, whatever. And of course, you know, here's some miscellaneous items. This part needs more organizing, obviously, but we're not too stressed out about that. I mean, I'm stressed, but I'm trying not to be stressed because there's always like something to maintain and do around the house. And I was aware of that. That's why I practice minimalism. And then now I'm trying to find the happy medium, things like that. Let's go into the bathroom. Of course, it's a nice, pretty spacious bathroom. I love how tall everything is. It's big enough for both of us. And of course, over here, it's like cabinetry. And then, you know, he has a lot of perfumes and things like that because he likes to smell good. And over here, we have just other random stuff that we don't really use. Like the razors, for example. I don't really use them that much anymore. But I just want to show you, these are some like extra, like less expensive perfumes. We can use that to like spray in the bathroom, you know, if we need to. And of course, this is another upgrade as well. We've decided to put a new foot mat, and I think it goes really well. Like it ties the apartment together. Like there's that in the bathroom, and then that Persian style rug, it also ties into the bathroom. So I think it's cute. I'm trying to introduce more color. Again, I think decorating and things like that is a privilege of a happy person who can afford them. So, you know, I'm just slowly like getting into the groove of learning to enjoy the small luxuries as well as, you know, the spiritual fulfillment that I had from just practicing non-material happiness. I'm also trying to appreciate the materials as well. So over here, again, I love showing this view because I love those mountains, so stunning. Let's go into the closet area. So this is a cabinet area, and this left side, this one is for my partner, and then these two are for me. I normally don't show my partner's side of the closet, but I do want to show off something today, so let me just show you. Like that's his stuff, but as you can see, I like this separation here, and he also has a hanger on top, so that's that, but that's his stuff, so he can mind that. And let's go over here. Ta-da! So those white separation rags, they're kind of new, so I'm really excited to show that. And of course, here is my closet. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff. Actually, I'm not even sure what I put up there. Oh, I see more clutches and things. I do need to organize more, but this is pretty much all my current in-season clothes. So every clothing that I've been wearing for the last whatever days, like the cold days, they're all hanging in here. As you can see, I have quite a bit more clothes. I personally think that it's not too much stuff for someone my age, someone living my lifestyle. It's just that I think that's a lot for someone who used to practice extreme version of minimalism. And one thing that I do have, I think quite a bit of now is bags. So this has become kind of like my hyper fixation. I've done this in my life before where I have like bunch of one thing and then I declutter them. So now I think it's bags because I've just never owned that many bags before. My very first quote unquote designer bag wasn't even like a famous designer. It was more like an Italian off-brand. And it was my aunt who bought it for me when I went back to college. So up until that point, I've never had anybody give me a designer bag in my entire life. And only thing that I got from other people that I didn't buy for myself is this and that, and those were gifts for my master's graduation and then PhD. So I lived all my life without really having any designer bags and having that like girly experience. So I've sort of like started to get more bags for myself, and of course I can afford more bags because again my partner pays all the bills. It is very generous in that sense. So therefore I can afford more, and some of them he bought for me as well. Like this Fendi bag, he bought it for me. And this bag back here as well for this Valentine's Day that just passed. And of course, these are some of the bags that I bought. So I love bags right now. And I think that when it comes to bags, I don't know, like some people, they can like wear it naturally, like comes to them naturally. For me, I have to like go out of my way to use a bag because it is so much easier to just have a backpack. I'm not saying that to be like, oh, look at me, I'm so special, I'm not shallow. It's just that I'm not used to it. I think that looking fashionable, it takes a lot of effort as well. And I know that for sure because for me, doing hair and makeup, it took years of training, like doing that every single day. So I'm doing hair and makeup every single day. So I think dressing up well and learning to even use a bag or something that's something that you need to like train for a while and figure out what you like and what you don't like. And I feel like I'm a little bit late to the game because again, I didn't really grow up being given these things or being shown to do these things or encouraged to care about my looks that way. So it's kind of fun for me. I know it might sound childish, but I really feel like I'm a child exploring like certain things in my life. Of course, I have a lot of maturity in other areas, but things like this, I think there's a mature skill and I'm just trying to get better at it. But let's go over here. There are a couple boxes of things that he bought for me. So this one is also an earring he got for me for Christmas, so on and so forth. I actually kept the boxes. I don't really want to throw them away. Maybe I got attached to them a little bit, so we'll see. There's a bunch of miscellaneous items that I need to organize. Originally, I was going to give them away. And I'm not sure what to do with that yet. But let me just show you down here. Again, my closet can use more organizing. But these are socks and underwear here. These are some tops. I need to take some of these to work as well because this is summer top and that's a summer top as well. And then down here are pants, and I do have a lot of pants, but this is thinner, so this is more for summer pants. But because the weather has been not that cold lately, I have been wearing it, so I'm not sure. Every season I have intention to organize everything perfectly, and by the time like I think that I'm almost done organizing, the weather has already changed. So I don't know, you know, I guess that's just part of life. You know, we make do with however much we can. There's always room for improvement. There's always room for a better lifestyle. And I'm just really grateful for the life that I live now. I'm quite happy with it. Like I said, I didn't really need much material things to be happy, but now I'm allowing material things to bring me some happiness as well, within reason. Because I have to admit, when you have more stuff, it does take more organizing skills. It does take more maintenance. And I guess we're all just figuring out, you know, where we are in our lives and doing the best with what we have and hoping for even a better life. So thanks for watching, and let's just go to the outro. So that was my home tour for this week. I hope y'all liked it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time with more content. Bye!